Hello, Madridistas, and thanks for joining us on today's exciting episode of Madrid My DNA. Real Madrid President Florentino Perez offer to Kylian Mbappé for possible transfer has been made. But before we move deep into today's agenda, please do also like and subscribe. Follow this page so you do not miss on our next videos. Real Madrid would have discussed with Kylian Mbappé with a view to a possible transfer. The Merengues would offer a net annual salary of 25 million euros accompanied by big bonuses. The situation of Kylian Mbappé generates controversy in France and nourishes great hopes in Spain by revealing that he would not renew his contract with Paris Saint-Germain. The native of Bondy caused tension with the Parisian club. The Emir of Qatar would be particularly irritated. It remains to be seen whether a transfer will be conducted before the transfer window closes. According to information leaked by journalist Roman Alvarez de Mon, Real Madrid have indeed submitted a proposal to the forward for a possible hiring. Florentino Perez offers a net annual remuneration of 25 million euros, supplemented by bonuses to reach 30 million to 35 million euros. The president of Real Madrid would also have presented a report illustrating the advantages of associating his brand with that of Real Madrid club. The emoluments are nevertheless much lower than those he receives at Paris Saint-Germain. The 24-year-old Kylian Mbappé, however, seems determined to stay for another year at Paris Saint-Germain, according to journalist Daniel Riola. The French international, 70 caps and 40 goals, has absolutely no intentions of leaving Paris this summer. The player would prefer to wait until his contract ends in June 24 to choose his next club and be in a strong position during negotiation. A decision that does not seem to satisfy all Paris Saint-Germain supporters. According to a recent poll, the player's popularity has declined in recent weeks. Daniel Riola once again has denounced a campaign to make the striker the main culprit. The columnist of Real Madrid of RMC Sport believed that it was rather the Parisian leaders who mismanaged the contract last year when Mbappé seemed on the verge of joining Real Madrid. Rounding up with today's episode, Liverpool insiders say Federico Valverde move has no chance, according to One Football. The Uruguayan midfielder Federico Valverde has his work cut out to keep his place in midfield next season, but is unlikely to leave the club nevertheless. Liverpool insider Neil Jones has told Empire of the Cup that there is almost no chance of a deal happening. If they don't appreciate him, then Liverpool aren't doing their job properly. Are they? I don't think there is any chance Liverpool are going to sign Federico Valverde unless something massive was to happen in terms of 5 or 6 players leaving the club for £200 million. Liverpool and Chelsea have both been linked with moves for Federico Valverde, although it hasn't gone far beyond that, with the player himself rejecting all approaches before they got going. He's a brilliant player, been huge for Real Madrid. I think he was probably their best player in the Champions League final against Liverpool. He was one of their key players in that run to the final. I had been amazed if Real Madrid were prepared to let him go at this stage, like Aurelien Tchouameni and Eduardo Camavinga, like the younger lads who play in the forward areas in Vinicius Junior and Rodrigo. I think Real Madrid are building a future that involves Valverde. It would be a nice one to dream about from a Liverpool perspective, and if You offered Liverpool the chance and said Federico Valverde is out of work and he fancies playing for you. I think the club would jump at it. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. Valverde must battle for a spot in the central midfield with Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Luka Modric, Toni Kroos and Ceballos and Bellingham. It may see him move to a right midfield position once again. But with Rodrigo goals, Brahim Diaz and Arda Güler also looking for game time there, Valverde will have to lift his game again to persuade Carlo Ancelotti that he deserves his spot in the starting lineup. So that'll be all for today's exciting episode, guys. Thanks for joining us right up to the end. Do well to like and subscribe. Follow this page so you do not miss our next videos. See you next time and have a good